Gabby and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here then welcome to my channel, and today's video is going to be my Spring 2025 TBR. And this is going to be a list of books that I am at this moment currently thinking about reading during the spring that I am excited about because I am also very much ready for the spring. I love reading outside in nice weather. I miss the sun. So yeah, I have 4 books here to talk about today. I will have the content warnings I can find for them linked down below in the description along with links to some resources. And let's go ahead and get into it. And we are going to start with Faebound by Saara El-Arifi, and this follows our main character who is a warrior for the Elven army, and when a mistake lands both her and her sister in exile, they encounter the Fae Court, who haven't been seen for a millennium, and as they get more involved in their world, the two sisters find themselves torn between their home, their hearts, and their loyalty to each other. This book was a part of my 2025 TBR, and it is specifically my pick for the spring season, because I really want and love and need atmospheric fantasies in the spring, and I want this book to be one of those books so bad. Otherwise though, I do feel like I am going into this book not knowing much about it, but I have also always had a good feeling about it. But based on the description, I just really want to get lost in what will hopefully be an interesting, complex world with like a really beautiful atmosphere, and also any and all drama slash angst that it might have for me. Next up is Her Radiant Curse by Elizabeth Lim, and this follows our main character who is cursed with a serpent's face after her father offers her as a sacrifice to the demon witch, making her the opposite of her beautiful sister, who is the only person who doesn't see her as a monster after this curse. And when her sister is going to be married to the winner of a contest, she is the only person who is going to be able to defend her from the cruelest of suitors, but she also becomes his target in the process. This is definitely one of my favorite bookish universes between the Blood of Stars duology and also the Six of Cranes duology, and I am so glad that we have this book and it exists so that I can stay in that universe, and this story specifically sounds really complex and interesting. I am really excited to get to know these characters more because I loved when the story got told and kind of teased in The Dragon's Promise. And when I think about atmospheric fantasies, one of, if not the first books that I think of are Six Crimson Cranes and The Dragon's Promise by Elizabeth Lim. And they're also just 2 of my favorite books in the entire world, just in general, and I cannot wait to see what kind of magic is in Her Radiant Curse because the author has done some really amazing things with magic in the past. Next up, we have Legends and Lattes by Baldtree, and this follows our main character who is leaving the warrior's life to open the city's first ever coffee shop. But when her old frenemies and the city's shady underground threaten her plans, she realizes that she is going to need a new resolve and some new partners. Which all sounds super amazing and like it's going to be a mix of cozy, fun, and maybe even a little bit dark, but I also do feel like I mostly just hear adorable, cozy things about this book, so we'll see. And again, I'm definitely looking forward to the atmosphere in here as well, and I feel like it's going to give me a fantasy aesthetic that I am really going to love and that is going to feel really refreshing from the other fantasy series in this video, while also hopefully giving me a good romance here as well because I've heard really amazing things about the romance in this book. And like I just feel like I've been hearing amazing good things about this book for years now, and I am determined to read and experience that for myself this year because I want to love it too so bad. Next we have the Ortega Survival Guide by Sonora, Reyes, and this follows our main character who has been mostly ignored by her peers since she is an autistic girl who never talks. And when the popular guy at school begins to pay attention to her, she finally feels seen, but everything changes when they have sex at a party, which is not something that she said yes to, and rumors begin to spread about her throughout the entire school. And one day she finds a note on her locker that leads her to a group of students who are looking to expose him for the predator that he is. So The Lesbianist Guide to Catholic School by Sonora Reyes was one of my favorite books that I read in 2022, and I also recently hauled The Proposal by this author, and after hauling that I was like, I need to read this author again and very soon, so yeah. Here we are. And I also just wanted like a good YA queer coming of age thing for this TBR, so I went with this one. And I have heard really amazing things about it, and I'm really looking forward to meeting the characters and seeing them work together. And I also think this is probably going to have some really beautiful emotional moments that will probably make me cry and think about it forever. Okay, so that is all that I have for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and answer the question that'll be around here if you want to do that, and hopefully I will see you here next time. Bye!